Study abroad. Okay, that sloppy person on the left is me. Yeah, that's Mexico City. Now I'll tell you why I look like that, because I was trying to blend in. And in Mexico City, in the year 2000, that's what college students look like. I was trying real hard to blend in. Okay? So, you don't have to go to Mexico City, but if you want to get good at Spanish, you should go there and not somewhere else. Alright, so study abroad. So, study abroad, actually, living in another country, moving to another country, is the fastest way to get smarter. So, if you think you're pretty smart, and you can imagine getting even smarter, move to another country for at least 6 months. 3.5 months, you want 6 months or a year. Summer doesn't count. Anything that is only with Americans doesn't count. You want to do the real thing, where you move to country X, and you take real classes in your major with people from country X who are also majoring in that same thing. That's what you want to do. Anything less than that, you'll still have an awesome time, but you won't get as smart. So, there's a lot of ways to do this. You could do this in a foreign language, like I did. So I was a half Mexican who wanted to speak Spanish like a real Mexican. So I was obsessed with speaking Spanish like a Mexican. So I went to Mexico City, and I did not speak a single word of English for 6 months until my California friend came to visit for 5 days after I'd been there for 5 months. And then it took me 3 days before I could get English to come out of my mouth and talk with her. So, if you are working on a foreign language, who thinks they might want to get real good at their foreign language? If you want to get real good at it, you have to move to another country, and you have to promise to not speak English the entire time you're there. If you do that, you'll get really good. If you speak any English while you're there, you'll just have an awesome time. But language-wise, you will not get to where you could have been. But you don't have to do it in a foreign language, you can do it in English. And you don't have to do it in English in a country where they speak English. You can do it in English in a country where they speak something that you could never learn, but they have school in English. That works too. So this is a big interest of mine. One of the jobs I had at the university was being a study abroad advisor. So, study abroad, preferably for a year. Question?
Yes. Excuse me. You were talking about going abroad to learn different languages, but what if the language you want to learn you have not learned yet? Do you get like a class in advance and then go?
Oh, what a good question. So the question is like, what if you want to learn a language like say Japanese. You guys have Japanese here? Okay, so let's say you want to learn Japanese. And I'm saying you should go do real school in Japanese. But what if you haven't done any Japanese? Then you hustle real hard taking Japanese for 2 years, every quarter or semester. After 2 years of college language classes, you are ready to go do real school in that language. So you take the language for 2 years non-stop, you put your phone in that language, you listen to music in that language, you watch shows in that language, and then you go abroad for your 3rd year. Piece of cake.